I read on a book once. My daughter is 7, and some of the parents of the second grade complain that the children do not read for pleasure. Then when I walk into a house of them, the kids' room is crammed with expensive books on the shelves, and then when I walk into the bedroom of the parents, they don't see I don't see any book. Their room is empty, and I know those kids do not see their parents reading every day as I did in every day in my childhood. Then when I walk into an apartment, and I see, and when I see books on the shelves, books on the bedside table, books on the floor, and books on the top of the toilet tank, then I know when I open the bedroom door for a kid with a sign of grown-ups keep out, then I know what I would see a kid with the books spread out. I will see a kid with books all spread on the bed reading. So this is a quote for a book, Confessions of a Memoir, Confessions of a Common Writer, written by Anne Fediman in 1998 in New York. So everyone here was taught how to read at early age. This was kind of the anchor that make us achieve more than most people in college. If you see around you, this is a big class, but if you see a comparison about all the people you met through the kindergarten, high school, just a small percentage could make it into the college because of reading. So this is what I want to persuade you to think about it. Like I said, reading is something I have witnessed for my own. When people, I come from a English learning community, and I saw many people who couldn't read or had problems reading, even though they weren't English learners. They keep dropping out. So that's kind of a problem between all communities, including grown-ups and students. Just by reading for pleasure, you go beyond your development. You can develop social abilities and academic abilities. You are exposure to more vocabulary, and just by doing this, you are improving your academic writing, and also you are, and because when you read fiction, I'm skipping too much. When you read fiction, you develop emotional behavior. You kind of grew up empathetically. You can understand situations, rhetorical situations that can be true. And then you feel the emotions and the experience you acquire experience from other places, that other worlds or other situations that can be happening in your life without leaving the room, actually. So some of the effects reading I have seen in my community is that, personally, when I was in high school, the test scores were very influenced by reading. The test scores, either for when you were writing your personal statement, if you were doing the SAT test, or you were doing just an assignment for the classroom, the test scores went down. You didn't have enough exposure to the reading, so your vocabulary was weak, and you couldn't express yourself in any class, including math, which is not related, but still the vocabulary is also crucial to pass the class. So because they didn't have enough credits or experience writing or reading, which is how you can improve it, and just by reading. Unfortunately, most of them didn't pass into college level, so that's a problem. So what I want you to think about this is that exposure to reading is very important in two aspects. Reading as a kid, the vocabulary gets stronger. You can express yourself in more openly ways, in more variety of ways, and also because if you have a strong basis on your own vocabulary, you can learn easily in other vocabularies. That's another one. Kids at school who read at an early age struggle less to absorb subjects than those who start reading. In a broadcast for ABC News by the pediatrician Pamela Hyde, one of three kids who start. Sorry, by the way, this broadcast was in June 2014. One of three kids who are getting into kindergarten, they do not have the skills to learn fast to read, and also when those kids kind of increase the amount of kids. 2 out of 3 kids who finish their 3rd grade, they do not read proficiently, and that can keep behind of students who can read, and this is a lot of struggle when you cannot learn as fast as other people. And reading fiction, as I said, it increases your imagination and also your memory, and you are exposed to more vocabulary. Who here doesn't like to read fiction? Good. And this is kind of a good thing. I forgot my point. But this is a good thing because you are creating new worlds. Like every book is a new world, it's a new situation, it's new people you can meet. It's also really fun to read. You can live in the book if you want. You can find a character you can identify with, and this is also pretty emotional and emotionate. Yeah. So read as much as you can, learn as much as you can, and improve as much as you can by reading.